Good evening and welcome to AB Live News TV Bulletin. I am Ifeanyi Benjamin. Thank you for joining us. Tonight's top stories. The IMF says Nigeria's economic reforms are yielding results, but poverty levels remain high. Fresh concerns over insecurity as bandits abduct dozens of villagers during a peace meeting in Zamfara State. President Tinubu establishes an Ebola Task Force amidst heightened preventive measures across the country. The Nigerian Army rescues hundreds of abducted persons from Boko Haram captivity in Edo State. And in education, Edo State shuts schools over fears of student abductions. Those are the headlines. Now the details. Economy. The International Monetary Fund (IMF) says Nigeria's economic reforms are beginning to strengthen the economy, but warned that poverty remains a major challenge. According to the IMF, more than 60% of Nigerians are currently living below the poverty line despite signs of economic stabilization. The organization acknowledged reforms introduced by the federal government but stressed the need for policies that directly improve living standards and protect vulnerable citizens. Meanwhile, another IMF report projects that Nigeria's external debt could rise significantly by 2027 if current borrowing trends continue. On security, fresh concerns have emerged over insecurity in Zamfara State after armed bandits allegedly abducted dozens of villagers during what was meant to be a peace and reconciliation meeting. Reports indicate that the victims attended the gathering believing it would promote peace between communities and armed groups. Instead, the meeting reportedly turned into a mass abduction. Security agencies have launched search and rescue operations while efforts continue to secure the release of the victims. Security experts say the incident highlights the persistent challenges posed by banditry in parts of northern Nigeria. Terrorism and counter-insurgency. In a significant development, the Nigerian Army says it has rescued 360 persons who were being held captive by Boko Haram terrorists in Edo State. Military authorities said the operation took place in the Mandara Mountains, a known insurgent stronghold. The rescued victims, including children, have been moved to safer locations where they are receiving medical and humanitarian assistance. The military described the operation as part of ongoing efforts to weaken terrorist networks operating in the Northeast. Health. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved the establishment of an Ebola Task Force as Nigeria intensifies preventive measures against a potential outbreak. Authorities are urging citizens to remain calm while observing public health guidelines. Health officials say surveillance systems have been strengthened and state governments have been directed to improve preparedness measures. Meanwhile, Lagos State has issued preventive hygiene guidelines to hotels, clubs, and other public establishments as part of efforts to reduce health risks. Education. Edo State has ordered the temporary closure of schools following reports of an alleged plot to abduct students. The decision was taken as a precautionary measure after security agencies reportedly uncovered threats targeting educational institutions. Parents and guardians have been advised to remain vigilant while authorities continue investigations into the matter. Foreign affairs. More than 1,000 Nigerians living in South Africa have reportedly indicated interest in returning home following recent attacks on foreign nationals. Nigerian and South African authorities are currently carrying out screening procedures for those seeking voluntary repatriation. The development follows renewed concerns over the safety of Nigerians residing in parts of South Africa. Public health. The federal government has raised concerns about food safety, revealing that unsafe food contributes to tens of thousands of deaths annually in Nigeria. Officials are calling for improved food handling practices, stronger regulation, and increased public awareness to address the problem. And before we go, a quick recap of our major stories tonight. The IMF says Nigeria's economic reforms are producing results, though poverty remains widespread. Bandits abduct dozens during a peace meeting in Zamfara State. The Nigerian Army rescues 360 captives from Boko Haram. President Tinubu establishes an Ebola Task Force. Edo State shuts schools amidst abduction fears. Thank you for watching AB Live News TV Night Bulletin. I am Ifeanyi Benjamin. Stay informed, stay safe, and have a pleasant night.